Hey guys, what is going on? We're going to be looking for some DX today, and I don't know how successful we're going to be because I think that we might have a little bit of activity from the sun that's blocking a couple of things on HF. I just had a quick little scan around on the HF bands, and I couldn't really hear many stations, so we'll see how we get on. You never know. You never know where your signal's going to end up. Let me just mute that for a second. So just saying hello to a couple of people in our chat here before we get started. Channel member Cooley, I don't know what you're doing to my PC, mate, but I want to show you guys this. I literally just opened up QRZ to do some basic logging to look at my logbook. And look who the featured member is. it's Cooley, KA9QZG. So I don't know what you're doing there, mate, but you're doing it well if you're getting on top of the QRZ homepage. So I thought that was rather funny. I just saw your comment and I was like, hold on a minute, he's on QRZ as well. So very good stuff. We've got a few other people jumping into the chat there too. I see that Ben has been doing beach activations. We can do beach activations for POTA here in Australia now, so that's being very, very popular lately. There's a lot that's been going on, and there is a lot of activity, on the POTA side of things. But today we're going to be looking out for some stuff on HF, see if we can get any DX happening. So I'm just probably going to be parked here on 10 metres for a little while. We'll give some calls out on 10 and see what happens. Generally, when we're in this sort of situation, I tend to try and turn towards a couple of websites to have a look. But before we do, I want to say g'day to Jody, member for 22 months, VE5SA. Thank you very much. Cheers to the Commonwealth. Cheers there, Jody. Thank you very much for your support for almost 2 years. That is very good. Kyle, just back from Dayton. Let's make a QSO. All right, let's do it. I don't know how successful we'll be, but we'll give it a go. Who else in the chat was at Dayton? So I've been following along with all of the videos and all of the photos and everything else that I've been able to keep an eye on. So let me know if you're at Dayton and what you thought of it, what your highlight was, what your low light was. I saw a lot of people having pork chop sandwiches. So I think that they were a big hit. And congratulations, you passed for technician. Awesome stuff. Well, you should be able to get on to 10 metres. Well, that'll be your first thing that you'll be able to do. So very good. So I mentioned that what I usually do is I'll have a look at a quick glance what the bands are doing. So let me just bring that up for you here. So generally what I like to do is the first thing is go straight to PSK Reporter. Now, if you're not familiar with this, then it's very, very useful. I'll put a link here in the chat for you to have a look at. So PSK Reporter gives you basically a glance look at what band conditions are doing. And there's all sorts of filters and different things that you can filter by. So let me try and zoom up here a little bit just to make it a little bit easier to see. So here at the top, once you load this page, for those unaware, you can select your band, which is not working, of course, because I'm not sharing my screen. I'm sharing the window. Give me a sec, and I'll reshare that again so that we can get everything in there. Okay, that should work now. Hopefully. No, it doesn't. Why not? Technical issues always get... that's why. Okay, we always get technical issues. Here we go. All right, so you can select your bands. So I've got here 10 metres selected. You can select signals. So you want to see the signals that are happening right now. Sent and received to buy. And there's some different filters here. So I've just basically got the country of call sign, and I've put my call sign there. So what this is showing is all the signals that have been sent and received by Australia on 10 metres using FT8. FT8 is a very good way to be able to tell if the band's open, because everyone seems to be on FT8. So there's a lot of data that's coming into the service to be able to evaluate what's happening. Now, you can hover over some of these little pink markers here and view all the various different stations and their signal strength. So that gives you even finer detail. You can also select different modes as well. You could select all modes if you want and hit go. There's probably a couple of extras in there, so there are probably some CW spots and some things like that. But then what it does is it allows you to basically at a glance see what is happening on the bands. Now, I know a few people have asked me, how do I get this look? Because it doesn't sort of load by default by this. So if you click on display options, these are some of my options that I've got here. So you can come back later on and pause the video if you like. Let me zoom that out because I don't think that's got all of them. There we go. You can pause the live stream and come back and select these if you want this sort of look, or customize it to how you want. But anyway, looking at this, and we're looking like 10 meters is kind of open on FT8. Not sure. There's a lot of sort of weaker signals. And I went to solarham.com earlier on. This is sort of where I like to go also to see what's happening basically for the, solar conditions, what's happening with the sun. And I noticed that there is a forecast here for a G1 storm. So I don't think that we're quite there yet, but the bands are sounding very, very quiet. So we'll see how we get on. So let's jump on 10, and we'll start off with SSB, good old SSB. We'll start off on, if it's free, 28480. There's probably people that have been calling now already. And I've just got my DX Commander set up here at the moment, just the vertical outside. So we'll see if we can get any stations on 10. So I'm going at 100 watts, so let's see how we get on. CQ 10 meters. This is Victor Kilo 7 Hotel Hotel. Victor Kilo 7 Hotel Hotel. Calling CQ and listening. The Buddy Hex Don is in my garage. I don't have room here to set it up. I have to go portable to do that, unfortunately. Let me know if you can hear that too. I'll just turn the volume up of that radio, seeing as that's just background noise at the moment. So yeah, the Buddy Hex would be great. It would be fantastic, but I don't have it up in the air. It's not really a permanent antenna. CQ on 10 meters on 28.480. This is Victor Kilo 7 Hotel Hotel. Victor Kilo 7 Hotel Hotel. Calling CQ on 10. CQ and listening. Nothing in ZL. Top of the cycle. Starting at 10 meters is a must. Yeah, we'll start at 10 and we'll work our way down. We'll see how we get on. I'm not hearing anything in there at the moment. Let's just turn that up just a tad more. Hopefully that's not too loud audio-wise and drowning me out. CQ 10 meters, CQ on 10. CQ, Victor Kilo 7 Hotel Hotel. Victor Kilo 7 Hotel Hotel. Calling CQ on 10 and listening. As I suspected. I didn't think that we'd probably raise too many on 10. We'll give a couple more calls out and see how we go. But we can always go down in frequency. I was hearing the US last night at about 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock local time here on 40 meters, which was good. Very strong signal. So that gave me a little bit of hope that there might be something this morning, but obviously different times and different band conditions. You notice there along my waterfall too, I've got some birdies that pop up. I think they're roughly every 50 kilohertz, is it? So I've got something that's interfering that's turned on at the moment. It wasn't there last night. And as far as I know, everything that is on in the house was on last night. So I don't know. I'll have to do some more RFI investigation. CQ on 28480. This is Victor Kilo 7 Hotel Hotel. Victor Kilo 7 Hotel Hotel. Calling CQ on 10 and listening. G'day, Kim. Listening on 10. I thought that you'd be listening on 10 meters. I haven't heard anything on 6 recently either. 6 has been rather quiet, actually very, very quiet. So, yeah, that's a little bit sad. DX Heat only showing faint activity on 20 metres. Yeah, what's that website? Because I will bring that up. I know what you're talking about. It's the heat map, and you could select where you are and what the band conditions are like. Let me know what that is, because I've forgotten. Canada on 6. Canada on 6 is like, that's just local, isn't it, Dom? That's like me working New Zealand. That's local. But no, good. Yeah, it's different over there, isn't it? Because you're coming into your summer, it's your early spring. So 6 over in the Northern Hemisphere should be really good about now. 6 and 10 metres, really. CQ 10 metres, CQ 10 metres. Victor Kilo 7, Hotel. Victor Kilo 7, Hotel. Calling CQ on 10 and listening. Turn my compressor on. This microphone that I've got needs a little bit of kick. Magic Band holds no magic for me ever. Well, yeah, you do have to be very patient with it. Okay, 6 metres, calling 6 metres. Calling on 10 metres, Victor Kilo 7, Hotel. Victor Kilo 7, Hotel. Calling on 10. 28480, calling CQ. Calling CQ, and listening. Well, I had my logbook up here earlier. A lot of these I haven't updated it for a few months, but a lot of these have been FT8 contacts. There's a couple of SSB contacts in there, more FT8 contacts, but there's several there on 6 metres. So, including these two. I worked the US a couple of months ago on 6, which was really quite good. Okay, let's do something different. Oh, let's not do that though. I got my layouts wrong here. Here we go. All right, let's. I thought that 10 metres might be a little bit of a struggle, so let's now go to. What should we do? Should we go down? Down? Let's go to 15. Let's go to 15. Oh, that's a little bit louder. Louder noise level. Let's turn that down. What is that, by the way? Oh, it's gone now. That, if you saw that quickly, I think that's some sort of propagation indicator or radar or something. 21350. Sounds good. We're not on any. I don't think we're on any other. Stepping on anything there. Over the horizon radar. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm hearing that. So let's go 350. And yep, audio's on. Okay, 21.350. Actually, I've got to tune up. The tuner's not on. CQ. Oh, there's a frequency news first. This is Victor Kilo 7, Hotel. I don't think I asked that on 10, but it was that quiet that probably didn't really matter. CQ, calling CQ on 15. This is Victor Kilo 7, Hotel. Victor Kilo 7, Hotel, calling CQ on 15 metres. CQ, and listening.
Victor Kilo 4, Juliet Hotel Alpha.
Victor Kilo 4, Juliet Hotel Alpha. Good morning to you, Jeremy. Thank you for the contact on 15. I guess you're watching the stream. You're a good signal. I'll give you a 5x9. I wasn't looking at the meter, but you're nice and strong. Over.
Yeah, good morning, Hayden. Yeah, watching the live stream, mate. Coming in 5-5 to Brisbane.
No worries. I revised my signal strength. You sounded better in my headphones than on my signal meter. So yeah, you're a 5x5 as well. So thank you very much for the contact. But at least the bands are open to somewhere. Over.
Yeah, roger that. Wasn't getting you at all on 10 metres. 15's coming in pretty good.
Yeah, nice quiet band conditions today as well. Are you hearing anything else on 10 today, or is it quiet for you up there too?
No, 10's pretty quiet at the moment. Bit of Morse going on, but that's about it.
Oh, okay. Very, very good. Oh, well, thanks for coming up. It was good to get you in the log, and at least we know that we're getting out. And thanks for watching along. So good to finally get on the radio every now and then and make a contact or two. 15. I don't generally get on 15 metres that often, but I know that when it opens up, you can see everything all along the waterfall. There's stations all over the place. Over.
Yeah, 15 was good for FT8 yesterday. Quite a few contacts on there in the US and Europe. Opened up a little bit. Last week, 15 was no good at all. Over.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that. I know that 15 also gets quite good to Europe here in the afternoons. It was probably about a week back, I think, on 20 metres. I was hearing all sorts of stations from the UK and Europe and all over the place. Japan's always also a pretty big one too. So, and 15 usually mirrors what's happening on 20 sometimes. So, very good. All right. Well, thanks for the contact there, Jeremy. It was good to catch you on the air.
Beautiful. Thanks very much, Hayden. 73.
No worries. 73. This is VK7HH calling CQ and listening. That was my old call sign. Zulu Lima 1. Was it Delta Mike? Over. Is it Delta Mike? I thought it was. The ZL station again. Over. Yeah, QSL, Ian, QSL. You're fading in and out there too. You've got a little bit of QSB. You came up for a moment. I heard that your name was Ian and QSL on the call sign as well. But very, very weak. I'd give you about a 4x1, 41 over. I'm challenging that. I'm a megahertz above 20. Yeah, QSL and QSL. Oh, well, thanks for trying. Thanks for persisting. And hopefully band conditions might improve as we move down in frequency. Over.
Roger, no trouble.
Watching me on the stream.
It's coming up again here.
Oh, signal is coming up.
Very fluctuating. Not a particularly good time on 15.
Yeah, okay. You just came up to a 5x5. How do you copy now? Over. Nope. Yes, you do. You do, Mike. Need to get your general. General is very, very fun. There is also a WebSDR. There's quite a few WebSDRs. There's one in VK5. There's a couple, I think, in New Zealand. Trying to think where else. There's a couple that are publicly accessible, so you can listen in on there too. All right, I'll go back to calling CQ. CQ on 15. CQ. This is Victor Kilo 7 Hotel VK7HH. Looking for any calls. As we go down in frequency, we'll probably find there'll be a little bit more action happening. No, I agree. 15 is, actual fact, 15 metres was the first band that I built an antenna for. I built an inverted V dipole for when I first got licensed. However, I didn't have a lot of success with it. I had a couple of contacts into VK4, actually. I spoke to VK4 JHA just then. A few contacts into VK4. However, at the time when I built it, the solar cycle was at a low point, and I wasn't getting a lot of excitement. I wasn't getting a lot of fun out of it, and I didn't, I knew a little bit about propagation, but not a lot, and it frustrated me a little bit. So 15 metres was the first band that I made a contact on HF, and then I ended up moving to 80 metres because it was a little bit more consistent, 80 and 40 metres. But yeah, then the solar cycle came up, learnt about 15, and started making contacts on it, so it was good fun. CQ15, CQ, Victor Kilo 7, Hotel. This is Victor Kilo 7, Hotel, calling CQ on 15 metres and listening. Okay, we can go down to 17 and have a little bit of a look around. See what happens. Go down a few meg at a time. So we've got a VK4 and a ZL. So let's go a little bit lower. Let's try 18. What is that? Oh, there's that OHA again. OTH again. It's everywhere. What do we want? We want the SSB portion. So somewhere up here, somewhere that's clear. Let's go 18140. I'm not 100% familiar with the band plans in the US and the UK. I know that 10 metres is a little bit different, and I know that generals on 20 are allowed above, is it 14,200? So we'll try and stay within the band plans that everyone's got permission to use so that we can maximise the amount of maximise the ability for contacts. Okay, let's try. US is 18.1. Okay, so it's the same as here. Cool. Is that SSB or is that your total band? Because we've got a slightly wider band here, but we go from 110 to 168 is generally our SSB portion. Cool. All right, let's... is the frequency in use? I don't have to tune up. I don't even have my tuner on. Perfectly matched for 17. Sounds like we're all good. CQ on 17 metres. This is Victor Kilo 7 Hotel VK7HH calling CQ on 17 metres. Victor Kilo 7 Hotel and listening. I think I can see some FT8 at the bottom of the waterfall there. Is that on 18.10 something? See it fire up here in a minute again. Maybe not. Might be another signal. CQ on 17, CQ 17 metres. This is Victor Kilo 7 Hotel VK7HH calling CQ on 17 metres, looking for any stations. This is Victor Kilo 7 Hotel calling, listening. Just in the background on 17. Interesting. That's very interesting that 15 was good, pretty strong, and then 17, not a lot. So there we go. We'll keep calling. We'll head further down. We sort of skipped 12 metres, but I figured that 12 was probably not. Was probably going to be pretty similar to 10 and be pretty quiet. So. We'll keep going down. I haven't done a lot on this band. to be quite honest. I haven't explored it a lot. I've made a couple of contacts, but not really a lot. I don't actually know. Let me have a look in my log and see how many total contacts I've logged on this band. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Victor Kilo 7 Hotel Hotel. Victor Kilo 7 Hotel Hotel. Calling CQ, CQ, CQ 17. CQ on 17 metres. This is Victor Kilo 7 Hotel Hotel. Calling and listening. Big Jim, how did you go at Dayton? Are you back home? Or are you still on the road or something? I don't know. What time is it? It must be in the evening over there. So surely you're home by now. How was the show? I did see a couple of people said that they were at Dayton. So let me know what you thought. Let me know what you thought of the show. Oh, I didn't know that you were home. Otherwise, you could still come on the stream if you want to. The Solidata says fair for most bands. Yeah, it's pretty lean at the moment. And g'day, Baltimore Mike. How did you enjoy the show? Hope you enjoyed it, mate. I tell everyone, literally about the time when I was there a couple of years ago, when we were walking around the flea market, and it was that real hot day. I think it was the Saturday when we were walking around, and we went up to your table, and I just wanted a Coca-Cola. That's all I wanted. But I wanted the one with the proper sugar in it, and of course you delivered on that. So I'm eternally grateful for that, and I tell everyone that story. It was so good. I also picked up a couple of other bits from you, and still using those. So thank you very much. What was the deal of the show? Jim might be able to relay what that was. CQ, CQ, CQ on 17, CQ 17 metres. This is Victor Kilo 7 Hotel Hotel, VK 7HH, VK 7HH calling CQ, CQ, CQ on 17 and listening. Had a cooler full this year. Oh, honestly, you don't know how much of a difference that made to our hamvention on the Saturday. Like, it was so hot. That's just all we wanted. But we didn't want the American Coke. We wanted the Mexican Coke, and yeah, you delivered. So it was good. Absolutely loved it. So good stuff. All right. Well, no one seems to be hearing on 17 here. So maybe we'll go down to 20. And the chat's getting funny. Scored a 7,200. What is a 7,200? I think I know what it is. Yeah. Wow. What are you going to use that for? That looks like that all looks very, very heavy duty and very rugged. What are you going to use the 7,200 for? I heard someone tuning up too, so maybe we'll give one more call. What am I doing with these layouts? Honestly, there we go. CQ, 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 final CQ on 17 metres. This is Victor Kilo 7 Hotel Hotel, VK 7HH, calling and listening. That's the comment of the day. Lovely. It's the only frequency it works on. And now I've got noise appearing on my frequency. All right. Let's move down to 20. Now, 20 is a much noisier band for me. Just turn that down. Very much noisier. Let's just back off the RF gain a little bit there so I can deal with that a bit better. Okay. Let's have a look here and see. Let's go a little bit higher. 280, that's above the, I think that's above the general band plan. Isn't your clock wrong? My clock is 1 hour too fast. You are correct. I do need to change it. I don't really use the clock in the rig. I use other clocks instead. I use a GPS time clock here. Okay. Just tune up. Should be good. Is the frequency in use? Is the frequency in use?
Yes, it is.
Oh. Cool. It's in use. Let's go a bit higher. I just saw that comment. Maybe they were in QSO. Let's go up 15 kilohertz. And see if anyone else can hear anything on 295 before I go putting out a call. Who's streaming? I don't know anyone else streaming at the moment. Oh, that's too close to that noise. Let's go above 300. 310. Yeah, we'll go 310 because I was near that noise that you can see further down the waterfall that's sitting there. Yes, the antenna at the moment is the DX Commander. Okay, I don't think anyone else has said 310 is in use, so let's try this. 310 clear, cool. Is the frequency in use? Is the frequency in use? If I hear that same voice. Nope, sounds good. Is the frequency in use? Is the frequency in use? VK7HH.
VK7HH, ZL4SY, got you there, Hayden.
Oh, you jumped in quick while everyone was waiting. How are you going? ZL1SY, VK7HH.
Yeah, got a good copy in here, Hayden. Just watching the stream here, and I'll give you a signal report on your next over.
Yeah, okay, no worries. Yeah, you're a 5x8 of 58 there, and I believe the name's Murray, over.
Yeah, an easy 5x9 here, So, yeah, I guess there'll be a couple people calling you, so I'll let you carry on, ZL4SY.
No worries at all there, Murray. Good for you to jump in while you had the chance. So thanks for the call, and 73. Hopefully we have some success with 20. CQ on 20, Victor Kilo 7, Hotel. Oh, come on. Where's that appeared from? That little bit of noise. Got some noise wandering. CQ, 20 metres, Victor Kilo 7, Hotel, VK7HH, calling and listening. No copy in Texas. 57 in PA East Coast. Was that me, or was that ZL4SY? No, well, Jim's home from Dayton, so I'm assuming a few people are home from Dayton. What are we looking like on PSK Reporter? CQ 20 metres, CQ 20 metres. This is VK7HH, Victor Kilo 7, Hotel, calling CQ and listening. Well, it looks rather busy on PSK Reporter, so I'm gathering that it's going to be okay. Go to 40. What's up at 40? CQ. This is Victor Kilo 7, Hotel on 20 metres, calling CQ. Victor Kilo 7, Hotel, VK7HH, calling CQ on 20 and listening. VK2 Echo Station again. Yeah, QSL. Sorry, I didn't quite catch the call. I think it was Echo Tango Victor. I think it was Echo. Oh, hang on. No, that might be you. Is that you? Hotel Tango Victor. Over. Might be you, Glenn. Oh, g'day, Jason. I didn't see you there like 6 minutes ago. Are you on the air at the moment? VK2 Hotel Tango Victor, I think it was. VK2 Hotel Tango Victor, Victor Kilo 7 Hotel. I think that was you. Try again, Glenn. Over. Well, 20 metres is actually a lot worse than what I thought. G'day, Bill. How did you enjoy Hamvention? I saw you in a lot of photos and a few video clips, so I know you were there. Hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, geez, we're not having a lot of luck here, are we? At 20. Pretty sure if we switched to FT8, then we'd smash it. So CQ on 20 metres. CQ 20. Victor Kilo 7 Hotel. Victor Kilo 7 Hotel. Calling CQ and listening. Had a great time. Honestly, it got to Saturday my time, and I was getting definite FOMO. I was seeing everything that was happening, and I'm glad you guys all had a good time. But I wish I was there. So it looked like it was a very good show. Check 14329 before you go. Okay, let's go up and have a look. Sit on there for just a second and see, because I think someone said there was a net going on somewhere. Can't really hear anything. QRP net. That might be a reason why. It's all very quiet. In actual fact, there's not a lot across the band really either. Nothing apart from noise. Oh, that's a big signal.
Howdy, Miyagi at the USA.
Someone's calling
Yeah, so when I'm pointing short path to the United States, the 3-element Yagi, which is strung up between two catenary lines, is...
So that's an Australian station?
250, 300 feet away. So that would have a dramatic effect. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you're right.
So he's talking to someone else. Can't hear the other end of the conversation. Who's this?
That fellow down here in the middle of summer, maybe.
That's an American station?
Anyway, Dan, I don't have too much else to add. Dan, I think I might get out of here, and there's a little bit of sun starting to peek through there. We might have some sunshine for...
I have a question. Do you recommend loop antennas? They're very, very good for low noise if you've got noise problems. Hold on, let me turn that down. They're also very good if you want to get on bands such as like 160 metres or something, where large antennas are a bit of a problem. There's quite a few people that have made 160 metre loops and had quite a lot of success with them, but they are very good low noise antennas. Not the best probably transmitting antennas, or at least that's what a lot of people's experience is of them, is that they're not very good for transmitting, but definitely for receive they are very good. So there's absolutely nothing but those two stations. It's very odd. Very, very odd. Go back and call one more time. What was I on? Was I on 340? I think I was on 340, wasn't I? I better double check. Is the frequency in use? Is the frequency in use? CQ 20 metres, Victor Kilo 7, Hotel. Victor Kilo 7, Hotel, calling CQ 20 metres and listening. Ben, I love my 80 metre full wave loop. It was about 5 metres above the ground and resonate on all bands by design. Yeah, and very, very good. Was it low? Was it nice and quiet for what it was? Low noise. So Space Limited kind of put up a dipole. So what I've got is I've got the DX Commander in the backyard. So the DX Commander that I've got is the Classic. That is about 9 metre pole, I think it is. No, it's less than that, isn't it? 9 metre pole, something like that. And some radials that are coming out, but that's not using a big area. If you have a look back on my channel, you'll see some of my videos on building it and putting it in the backyard. It doesn't take up a lot of room at all. So whereas the dipole, you sort of need to have 2 points to string it between. You need to have enough horizontal space. This fits in a nice vertical space. So maybe consider having a look at that. Static is louder than me. Oh, sorry. Let me turn that down. There we go. Might be a bit better. Okay, well, the next band down that we can try is 30 metres, but I think there's quite a few people. I don't think the US have an SSB segment. We have a small slice of an SSB segment on 30. What's my radio doing in CW? That's not right. And it's 120 to 135. So we can try 30 metres. So I might try and see on 125. Yeah. Let's see how we go with 125. Again, another band that I haven't done a lot on. We'll do. We can do digital soon. Let's just give a quick SSB out on 30. Is the frequency in use? Oh, no, it's not. Why is my SWR so high on that? Is the frequent? Oh well, maybe we won't use 30. Never mind. I think it might be because my 80 metre section of the antenna is down and it relies on that to load up on 30. So let's skip that. 40 metres, we're only going to really have some local stuff going on, but we may as well try it out and see how we go. There's someone there. Seven 135. Is the frequency in use? We did try 10 metres earlier on, but there was nothing on 10 at all. Let's try it. Let's just give a quick CQ out on 40, and then maybe we could try a bit of digital or something. CQ 40 metres, CQ 40, Victor Kilo 7, Hotel. VK3 Echo Bravo Sierra. Good morning to you. You're pretty weak there. You're about a 5x1 though. You're readable, over. Yeah, okay. I revised my signal. I had the audio. I had the volume turned down. You are a 5x6. Over. VK3 Echo Bravo Sierra VK7HH 5x6 56. Over. Yeah. Mine was a bit of a struggle there. I don't know what happened to that station. It seems to have faded out. Don't think anyone's going to really hear me on 40 at this time of day, but I thought I'd give a call out anyway. CQ on 40, CQ 40, Victor Kilo 7, Hotel, VK7HH. Calling and listening. Oh, Tango. That's why I got the call sign wrong. VK3 Tango Bravo Sierra. You are a 5x6, 56, over. Five by six. I'm getting wrong signal reports out. It's too much fading. Yeah, okay. There, I think it's Ben. I think that's correct. You faded there into the noise again. So my noise level's throwing me off a little bit with my signal reports. Just try again. VK3 Tango Bravo Sierra. VK7 Hotel, over. Are you going to send me one? Yeah, QSL. Thanks for the contact and for persisting. 73, VK7HH, QRZ. VK3 Whiskey Sierra Golf. Good morning. How are you? Steve, I think it is you. I'll give you a signal report on the next over. Go ahead.
Yeah, VK7HH, VK3 Whiskey Sierra Golf. G'day, Hayden. 5 and 5 into Bendigo, Central Victoria, over.
Yeah, QSL on the 5x5. Yeah, you're 5x7 into here, 57. So good signal. I thought that there'd be something at least local around on 40, over.
Yeah, roger that. Thanks for the live stream. Enjoying it immensely, over.
Yeah, no worries at all. Thank you very much. Appreciate coming up and giving a call. So it's good to get back on the radio and make a few contacts. We might skip along to some digital soon and see if we can get some DX on the higher bands.
Sounds good, Hayden. There's some other stations there, so I won't keep you. 73.
No problems at all. 73 QRZ VK7HH. I'll hold you to that, Jason. VK3 Bravo India X-ray. Did I hear that correctly? Surely not. He's got my shipping address, Bill. Yeah, Simon, VK3. Yeah, Ben. Woohoo! I've just got you there. I didn't quite catch your signal report. You're way, way, way down in the noise, but I heard the call sign and I recognised the voice. So I got to give you a 3x1 or something. It's a very hard struggle. Try again. I didn't get my signal report. Go again, Simon. Over.
Sorry, mate. I'm actually going by the live stream indicator and they just put an ad on. Hell, hang on one sec. You've got 2 ad pages, so I can't get to it. But I guess you got a 3 inch Corona, mate. And I don't want to talk about the bombers and the bulldogs, but hope you're doing well, mate. And I'll be declaring, over.
What did you do? Did you turn your amp on, over? You come up. You're about a 5x5, 55 now, Simon. 55 QSL.
Mate, I got to mute the live stream. You're about a 3x3, hey, 3x3. Hey, off the umbrella.
Yeah, okay. Got the 3x3. You're a 5x5. Your signal's way up. So good to get you. Yeah, Simon is operating his remote station in where is it? Bendigo, I think. And, yeah, good stuff. No, we won't talk about the Bombers, but let's talk about North, over.
Let's
talking over me now.
It's great stuff, mate, and I'll see you on Saturday.
Yeah, Roger. Just before you go, do we want to talk about the Bombers and do we want to talk about North? Over. He doesn't want to talk about it. That's Simon's football team, Essendon. They lost quite comprehensively this weekend, and my team won. So, anyway, I think he's gone there. Awesome, good to get Simon in. Simon's ham jazz. There he is. He's rocked up. I was just bagging you out about Essendon and how North have finally got a win. So, woohoo!
All right, mate, there we go.
Anyways, back.
On the chat. The Bombers. Oh, what can I say? And North had a good win, mate. And good fight. Great, buddy. And you're awesome. So thanks for taking the call, mate. 7-3.
Yeah, no problems at all there, Simon. You'll have to give us a big woohoo as well. Give us a big woohoo. Woohoo! There's a time delay. The beauty of the internet. I can't do the woohoo. Only Simon can do that. Come on, Simon. We're all waiting. We'll get there. Or is he gone? As soon as I tune away, he'll do it. I guarantee it. All right, let's go to some digital. What do you reckon? Yeah, I think Simon's gone. Let's go. We've got a little bit of time. I was going to probably end on the hour. Oh, really? Dear, oh dear. All good. It sounded a bit... who was it? Someone said earlier you should get a Flex radio. You've crashed it. The woohoo's crashed it. Oh, no. Oh, dear, oh dear, oh dear. All right. Let's get a bit of digital happening. So we can... Some of you DX stations that have been sitting there very, very patiently trying to work, and we might be able to get some stuff happening there. All right, let me add this in, and let's go to what should we start off with? Should we start off with 10? Looked pretty good, didn't it? Let's have a look. Yeah, there's some spots on 10. Let's see if we can actually hear anything on 10. Over here. Oh, it's very quiet. Maybe we'll go up a little bit higher. 15. 15 sounds a little bit louder. Let's try 15. See if we can get some DX happening. Let's turn that off though. And I don't really know. Can I make that? I can't really make that a bit bigger. It's probably a bit hard to see. Let's call CQ on 15 for a little bit. As I was saying, I've got a couple more minutes. I do need to head off pretty close to the hour. So if a few people want to try and call on 15 on FT8, and I'll see if I can hear you. It might be easier rather than me calling CQ. See if someone can give me a call, and I might be able to hear you. Just trying to think how I can make that larger. I think I need to change my Windows settings. So let me see if I can do that while you guys look to start calling. in there. 15 was pretty good earlier on. It wasn't too bad. Oh, is this going to mess everything up? No, it's not. Yes, it is. Oh, maybe not. No, that's better. There we go. We don't need a waterfall, right? Oh, no, that's not too bad. Let's do that. Then we kind of got a waterfall. Kind of. There we go. It's a little bit easier to see now. So yeah, let's give a couple of calls out on give a couple of calls out on here. Okay, VK4JHA. I think I worked you, didn't I, on SSB? So let's you can at least I could see you on here. I'll come back to your call and work you. So we've got. Will Jason have a stream tonight? I don't know if Jason's still there. I don't think Jason's streaming tonight. He might be able to answer that. Had a nice chat with VK3GK Lee on the flight back from Hamvention. Very nice, very nice. Lee goes just about every year. Thanks for that, Simon. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good to get you. Let's get you on the Mylar antenna next time directly from Canada, so we can get a bit of DX happening, eh? Cool. Well, we got 4JHA again, so I'll log that contact. That's why I'm taking advantage, Frank, getting everyone's viewers. I noticed that a whole bunch have dropped off now that we've moved to FT8, which is kind of to be expected. So yeah, we've got a couple more minutes. Let's just cycle through the bands here. So 15 meters we've been on for a little while. I'll just give it one more round. A couple more rounds on FT8. So if you're going to call, you better call quickly. Seeing a bit of USA, a little bit of USA, a couple of Japan stations I think I saw earlier. Oh, China, Thailand. Yeah, okay. So there's a little bit. Oh, the first DX. K7AXO. Let's see if we can get you. PSK isn't seeing a lot of you. I haven't. I'm not sure with PSK if it picks up. I think it does pick up the spots, but I'm not sure if it only picks up CQ calls or not, or if you have some issues there as well. So that might be why I'm not showing very well. ROS mode. What's ROS mode? I'm drawing a blank there. Yeah, someone else has asked that question as well. If stations are set to report back, then they will hear you. They'll show up. Okay, so not many people are hearing me. Looks like I'm definitely getting into VK4. Let's make a couple of QSOs with these two VK4 stations, and then we'll move quickly to 20. So I've got a couple more minutes, and then I've got to go. So we'll try to make some contacts here with the VK4s. And then we can... Oh, I got a signal report from KK7AXO as well. So let's return fire there, which we'll have to do on the next over. North Carolina, -22. Sweet. No, this is the display. You mean the display off above my head here? No, that's coming directly out of the 7610. So that's fed from DVI to an HDMI converter into a stream card directly. Yeah, no, that's not RSB A1. RSB A1 doesn't look that good. That's basically mirroring the screen that I've got over here. And I'm sending a Roger back to KZ4ZZ. It's an interesting call. BH4ERZ. I think that's China, isn't it? I might reply to that station as well. Yes, 710 can do that. Yeah, anything with the outputs, the video outputs. Okay, report back to BH4ERZ, and then we'll skip along to 20, and we'll probably end up having a pile up or something. I am getting alerts now on PSK, so that's good. So I am getting out, which is excellent. Except a couple aren't hearing my replies to calls. But I picked the perfect time to get on the radio when the bands are dead. It's always a good time to get on the radio. But anyway, I suppose that adds a little bit of a challenge. FT8 receiver's already on 20 meters. Who else is on 20? Everyone else. Right, we got KZ4ZZ in there, which is great. All right, let's go to 20 once we stop transmitting there, which we will, and we'll see how we get on. Because 20 on PSK Reporter was very, very busy. Oh, a couple of stations there, but let's clear this out. Okay, we moved to 20. We'll move to 20. Now I need to find a spare spot on the waterfall, if I can. I think that's... Oh, yep, it's busy. Although notice how it's not as many stations on 20. It's interesting. Already good to go. VK4 SEC. Yeah, it's usually this is all lit up with stations. So obviously the bands are definitely quietening down here at the minute. Let's go to goodness me, I've really zoomed this up now. Let's zoom that back out. Yeah, 20's looking not too bad, but for some reason it's just not landing very well here. It's VK4 SEC, no problems at all. Yeah, 20 meters is better in the Arvo. Still seeing you in Washington State on FT8. Was that on 15 meters? Or was this on 20 meters now? Okay, I see Glenn in there. Let's get Glenn on FT8 going. Just got on my radio. John, are you on 20 on FT8? Because that's where we're at the moment. Let me know if you can hear me or not. I'll see if PSK... Nothing much else is coming up from PSK Reporter, so I gather that I'm not getting out that far. Not seeing you on 20. Okay. Alrighty. We didn't really give 10 a go, did we? Because it just sounded too quiet, but you never know. We might be surprised. So let's just finish up with a couple of contacts here to get these guys in the log. I know that Glenn and Darren are in the chat, so we'll get you guys in the log, and then we'll move to 10 and see how we go. What antennas are you guys running as well, especially the guys in the US? Because I'm interested whether we're just running simple antennas between us or whether you've got like a directional Yagi or something that's got a bit of grunt to punch through and see if we can get some signals going. Because I've only got a simple vertical, so that's all that I've got at the moment. Ten is dead in Washington State. 84-foot random wire. Directionality depends on the bands. Yeah, okay. Well, you never know. Right, we've got VK4GEO in the log. Let's now go to... Quickly, we'll go to 10, and then we'll have to wrap it up in five or so minutes. VK4JHA just got Florida on 15. The DX always rolls in up there into Queensland. I'm literally at the bottom end of the earth when it comes to TX. All right, let's go quickly to 10. Let's give 10 a crack because I have a soft spot for 10 meters. It's a great band. There's one signal there. There's two signals, a couple of signals. Okay. Okay. KN6ZZI, a couple of Japanese stations as well. So we're on 10 now. See if we get any stations calling on 10. Give a couple of CQs out. VK3TBS. It's working KN6ZZI. There's a couple there. It's pretty quiet. It's usually a little bit more lively than this. So maybe that I think we had a coronal hole coming towards Earth is probably definitely on its way or pretty close. VK4GEO, you're a +7, so you're a good signal. So looks like VK4, the pipeline from here to there is pretty good at the moment. See if we get a couple more stations pop up. Japan's always like a local here on 10. But I gather that you got Austria. What was that on? Is that on 10? So yeah, I mean 10's pretty quiet, isn't it? Like, what are we looking at here? Yeah, this should be like, you shouldn't be able to see gaps in here, and this is probably to some of the more stronger stations. See, I'm way down here, so I'm getting a little bit, but I'm not getting a lot. In fact, I'm getting hardly anything on 10, which is all a bit sad, and I think it's this guy's fault. Just refresh that page. Yeah, I think there's supposed to be a storm coming or is already here. Yeah, okay. All right. Is there another band that we should try just before we clear off? I could probably try 17. Was 17 okay? We could probably try 17. Let's have a look. What does PSK Reporter say? Let's go and have a look at 17. Yeah, 17's a little bit iffy as well. We already tried 15. That was looking okay. What's 12 look like? 12's pretty dead. Although those two spots are to VK7 stations, so you never know. Maybe we'll give it. Let's give 12 a go. Hey, we haven't given that band some love in this stream, so let's go. Let's go to 12. See if we hear anything. So if you've got 12 meters, give some CQs on 12. Ben says to try 12. Rob says to try 17. That looks dead. That looks completely dead. Not seeing anything at all. Yeah, give it a call. You never know. Never know. Give it a call out on 12. Give a couple of minutes for a couple of CQs and see how we go. And then I'll move down to 17 briefly, and then I'll have to end the stream because I do have other stuff I've got to do today. It is early morning here. It's about 10 past 10 in the morning. Oh, here we go. N50MM. Out of nowhere, minus 21. That is very weak. Very, very weak. See if you can. If you call me directly, then I know that it's not just a random station calling, and that it's possibly a station watching the stream. G'day, Daz. How are you, mate? Hope you're well. We were playing on SSB earlier on in the stream, and now we're on FT8. But as you can see, things are right on the fringes here. We got N50MM here, minus 21, minus 23. So pretty weak. Here's a station popping up. Darren, you're following us everywhere. You're getting me. I'm hearing you everywhere. I reckon I could. It should be how high could you go? But good signal. Good signal. KD4 IMA is there, minus 13. So there is a little bit. Ah, excellent. That was you. Should we try? I was going to say we could try for a contact, but very, very like minus 21, minus 23 is like right on the fringes. Let me just give you a call and see if you can hear me or not. I'll give you a call on this round. What am I transmitting? Odd second. So see if you can hear me when I come back to you. Scott calling me on 12. Yeah, I'm not seeing you there. Hexbeam. Oh, okay. So you've got a little bit behind you, which is good. N5, is that you must be in Texas or down in the southern states somewhere. Usually I have a pretty good pipeline down through to there. I'll give you a couple of calls, a couple of rounds, and see if you can pick me up on there. I am pushing out 100 watts. I know. 100 watts on FT8, but the bands are dead, so you got to sort of use as much power as you can to get your signal through. I did notice the Flex Aurora looked pretty cool from Dayton on the weekend. That can do 500 watts key down. I think they had it keyed down like all day, and it was just like absolutely cool as a cucumber. So that was nice. So you might see some 500 watt FT8 signals appearing. Exactly right. Low signal, not low power. And our signals are right on the fringe at the moment. So, but Adam's got, Aaron, you've got probably a little bit more gain than me. So I'm not sure how much power you're running. Yeah, 100 watts. Okay. In Louisiana. No worries. Well, thank you very much. We'll give it a go. Give it a go next time, eh? At least I was seeing you, but yeah, you're right on the fringes. So I probably don't. I need a bigger antenna. A KR5 Triple E's popped up, and give a couple of calls here and see if we can make it through, and then we might see how we go. Very good, Randall. I can see you. Not sure if you can see me or not, though. And Darren, 60 watts on a cobweb. I could hear you everywhere. So, and okay, Joe. Yeah, VK700's literally not that far away from me. Probably about 5 kilometers. So, but probably different. He's got a hex beam antenna. Funny enough. So, cool. I'll keep trying, see if I can get you, Randall. Or if you can hear me. Can't see me. Nah. Bugger. Oh well. All good. 12 meters. It's one of those bands that I haven't really done a lot on, so it's good, but I'm sure it'll be better off when the band conditions are actually pumping. So, oh well, thanks guys for joining me on the stream today. It was good to actually get on the radio. We made a couple of contacts. It wasn't really all that successful, but at least we had a little bit of fun. So maybe we might, if you enjoyed doing this, let me know in the comments or let me know in the chat if you enjoyed it, and we'll do it a little bit more often and see if we can actually do it when the band's actually open. So we'll see how we go with that. So thanks guys for watching. 73 for now. See you in the next stream, or we'll see you on air soon. Bye for now.